build attack speed. Because if Wind Ranger builds attack speed, why would you have your ultimate?
Yeah. By the way, I've never noticed how creepy the heads on the Axe's belt are. They're so creepy. Have you ever noticed that?
Why is that creepy? I think it's his way of honoring his fallen enemies. You know, I mean, his
they're just not coded. Like they're not. Like, do you know when something isn't like when something's supposed to look human but it doesn't? It's upsetting. It's not because it's a head. Yeah.
if Morphling was human, this is what his head would look like. They don't even. What's the physics here?
Yeah, it's really weird.
Also, this must be super uncomfortable to carry. There's no way Axe is comfy. Axe, you take away his clothes because let's be honest, guys. In the nude is when we're most comfortable, right? Nobody likes wearing clothes. That's a fact in life. So Axe is we did it for him. We actually made him better by taking his clothes off, and all of a sudden we add these annoying skulls.
It is definitely upsetting, but
I didn't notice this. I am really angry about this. Also, by the hair.
Oh, that's kind of a debate. They go the other side.
Yeah, and now they come Mira. The good luck's already coming out, and TSpirit won't be losing their first member. Ace has to run away. Ace 3-stack of Shadow Poison. If Hoshka can get a couple of kills here, he'll find Tofu, that's for sure. Ace has 4 stacks of Shadow Poison. Not gonna be enough. He's only level 1, but it is gonna kill Tofu at least. They get the first blood.
36% shield crash on General.
That's insane. At level 1. Gilger tried to finish off with Hoshka. General wants to go back in. Oh, I think Gilger might die though. He's doing as much damage as he can before he falls. Light Striker Ray misses. General finds the death. General, why'd you go back in? General will sacrifice himself too. All for the runes. As Stormer might get on to Tokyo. He's not getting away. And the more time you waste, the worse your mid lane will go. I think at this point you just died. Stormer, just let it go. That was not good.
This has to be the weirdest. Like, it was so beautiful the way they engaged first, and then they lose 4 heroes afterwards, even though they got first blood.
And they overstayed. Like, once you have 4 stacks of Shadow Poison on your carry, you leave. That's the answer.
Wow. Okay. That's really good for TSpirit. That's pretty much the exact opposite of what happened game 1.
I agree. At least they didn't go for any bad abilities at level 1, right? Like we saw Enchant on Gilger, whatever. Shield Crash on Pango's actually quite common at level 1 against melee heroes. Nothing bad.
Yep.
Right?
Nice the ward there from Gilger. Oh, yeah, that's not gonna be fast enough.
By the way, you think in the matchup against Lina? Sorry, against Lina Wind Ranger? Do you think you still build this Light Strike Array Fiery Soul, or do you go for something else? As Tofu, by the way, will die in the top lane. Kill on the bottom. Oh, never mind, Tofu. At the south, they both south, but Tofu got cancelled. Mira in trouble. Tofu, Fade Bolt in 6 seconds. Tofu, I don't think Tofu Big Fan will survive. They just need vision of him. Fade Bolt, snap him.
Very nice, very nice. What did you ask me again?
Do you think this is the right build on the Lina, Light Strike Array Fiery Soul against a ranged hero like Wind Ranger?
I think, yeah, I feel like you just get 1 point. He definitely got the Light Strike Array for the kills in that smoke. And then the Fierce Soul, I'm not that certain actually why, but yeah, I think you just go 3-1-1 as Stormstormer did game.
I think Dragon Slave is definitely the strongest part of this lane for you, unless Wind Ranger makes a mistake. Or you're gang ganked.
Unite!
Can't believe it's 2 minutes in and we already got 8 kills. You show this score line to a League of Legends player and they don't believe you. What do you mean 2 minutes? You mean
like this could be an entire BO3 of League of Legends. Yeah, so all things considered, I think this is like an amazing start for Yatoro. Yeah, he only has 10 CS, but I really feel like they're not going to be able to punish his Battlefield timing just because of the heroes that they have. I don't think they can like actually kick him out of lane, even when they get level 6 on general. He only needs like someone to blink strike to. Lina's gonna have to somehow farm a lot and rotate a lot, so a lot of weight on Storm's shoulders.
I agree. It's definitely not a killing Yatoro. That said, I do think that General wins this thing. I think Pango has a really good match against the PA. Even if you don't.
Yeah, it's okay for you.
You just
the
fight
evasion
her.
is pretty much wasted. Yeah.
You fight her until you get Lucky Shot, and then you keep hitting her until Lucky Shot disappears, and by that Yatoro is super low. And you don't even need boots because you have Magic Stick, which gets filled instantly against PA Shadow Team. I hope he's going Wand, honestly. Wand is so valued. This is like the best Wand lane I've ever seen.
It is, but he looks like he wants to go our corrosion. Oh no, he does have the Wand in the so you're right.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Farming at the same rate.
And then lose Polska to the bottom lane. And that's the kill they can get. They can't kill the PA easily, but they can definitely kill the Polska. PA chasing after General with a shield crash deals very little damage, and General will be perfectly.
Nope. I do like Toronto Tokyo's build here. I think straight up a Javelin as always, just get bottom Javelin. It really threatens the Lina. You also, like, since you don't go... Oh, actually, I was gonna say, since you don't go use Scepter on Lina anymore, like, it would be super scary for the next play, but he does have it queued up, so... Unlike pretty much 99% of Lina games, there's gonna be use Scepter instead of Travels for Sight. Which I agree.
Dire's top tower
General,
is under attack.
once again, for me, Polska. We already have the Over Corrosion with Polska. Just give up on life. You Shadow Poison them as much as possible before you die. That's Pango with Over Corrosion. I mean, last game we saw General being strong in a okay Pango game. This time, I think we actually have an insanely good Pango.
True. True.
I cannot wait to see
And I
General.
think what's kind of scary is that they're not banning this Pangolier, which, like, usually you would say it's not worth it, but Jared's playing so well that it might actually be. I'm very impressed with his performance in both games.
I agree. I mean, they did it against Namiga. They banned it against Einkrad in the upper bracket.
True.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I missed Richie, so I have to miss one.
No Javelin. It's okay. It's okay, Alvo. I was talking about someone else, and you tried to hover to help me. And then
I agree with you. I do think that Pango is definitely like a worthwhile first ban against Pango spammers. He is a hero that I think if you're good on him, you can honestly make him work in most patches. I only think the only time that Pango is like bad and not worth it is when Centaur's really good, because they fulfill very similar roles, surprisingly.
I think Pango's lane is his weakness, but I'm not actually watching the entire lane, but I feel like general, like the fact that he starts with the W and maybe the way he's swashbuckling, it's definitely allowing him to like reliably lane. Also, PA not the strongest lane in the game, so I'm not surprised.
I think Over Corrosion fixed his lane a lot, to be honest with you. I agree with you, but I think Over Corrosion fixed his lane a lot, because you get that item and it's just genuinely so OP. It is so good. And also the weak 5s out right now. When the 5s that were on were like really strong 5s, Pango's like...
True.
But now they're mostly save and Pango...
Like there's no Witch Doctor, like...
Yeah.
Much more rare to see
No
Witch
Ogre,
Doctor
no
nowadays.
damage. None of these kind of heroes that actually...
Yeah, Ogre. PA, gotta be careful here. Not only there's 3 heroes in their lane, they also dropped a ward. This is looking scary.
You know? I think Poshka once again, dude. They're like, alright, we can't kill Yatoro, but we're gonna bully me Poshka into crying, and hopefully that'll make Yatoro sad too, by proxy.
That said, it was actually a pretty big mistake from Halberdx4. They didn't aggro the Centaur before the catapult went into aggro room, so they lost the catapult there, which could have slowed them down quite a bit actually.
That's true.
So it's just leeching experience.
Well, they're committing to this push, right? With the Orb of Corrosion, you actually add a bit of damage. He's playing like it's Dragon Knight. He hits it once with the Orb. And yet the Enchantress. Yeah, that's a really good play.
Radiant
Now,
structures
there's no way the
are
kid dies
fortified.
before the tower falls, honestly.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Yes.
attack.
They
But
even
he
have
might
to
connect to the Lina middle though. Oh no, she
according
can't.
to plan.
She knows.
But wait, you were so excited, and now Lina is not even close to done.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Okay.
Ace is getting good fun, but Axe is getting even better fun, to be honest. Collapse actually almost has to be better than Attack. That's insane with Vanguard. As the Enchantress does that.
Yeah, that's actually crazy.
Is this better? Like, are you better off as Axe, just ignoring the Wraith King, letting him farm and finding your own farm?
I think it depends. After you have Blink, probably not, but up to the Blink, I think yes, because you will be farming anyways, so might as well just accelerate your own farm. Well, the tower is so weird when you put a sticker on top of it.
Yeah. I don't even know. It's the Brewmaster holding candies. Brewing potions. I can't even guess. The weirdest thing is when they get like 4 Zoomers or EG's pack and they put RTZ or Sunsfan's face on this, and it's just... It distorts the proportions, you know. Sunsfan's a beautiful man, but when he's plastered over a tower like someone like stretched his face out, it's not like... It's not good.
I think most people, but yeah, I agree. Tokyo gets free Yogur maybe?
No, General. Yogur not going to die, General though.
Oh
Hoping
god.
to get the kill on Tokyo, but I think it's a tall order. Yep, General realizes and he leaves. Look, this is what you know you're styling on Pangolier. He's going directly MKB. My goodness, not even Maelstrom this game.
Wow.
That's confident.
I don't think... I'm not sure I've seen this ever.
next time.
Okay. Alright. That is a fine performance by General.
Yeah, but who's performing better right now is honestly the enemy offlaner. We've been talking about General, it's great, because he's been styling. But Collapse has been farming, and some of his farming is more efficient. He already has Linked Vanguard. He got a minute 9.5. He's almost, I mean, honestly, he'll build Playmail at this point. He's a top net worth. I think Collapse thinks he's playing carry right now.
We don't know, but they actually swapped seats, and it's Ace playing the Axe from the offlane, and Collapse playing PA. I think...
Swap teams as well, right? Oh, wow. So... I do feel like it's the best choice, especially now, because I think Axe can pretty much dump anyone. You have a pretty good ganking squad with Rubik, Shadow Demon, it's enough damage.
Now, this is a true test to Halberdx matches, because in the first game, they got pretty much the best start possible. It was 7-1, 7-0 maybe. Now it's not the same. Can they deliver the same level of Dota that we saw playing from behind? Better from behind, just like equal laning stages against a TI team. Because you know, I saw chat, they were like, "Oh, TI team losing to the Halberdx Smashers." So let's see what happens now.
I love the voice you give.
That is the voice of the average Twitch user.
This is exactly what they said for SG. Anytime anyone that qualified to DI, that's the exact same thing. But I gotta admit, my favorite comments of people go, they should have given this slot to SA.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Kudos to you. I don't know what he's beat before, but... It's actually, playing with Pango's voice lines is another level of skills, right? Because you have to beep the moment that you hit someone with a rolling thunder, and it's kind of difficult, so... You have to have your hand on the voice line as you're like, clicking through. I hope General can pull it. It takes a lot of APM.
I struggle with that playing Enigma, because he has some really good voice lines for you to drop once you drop the black hole, but you can actually cancel the black hole if you press the wrong key. So there were times I was trying to style with voice chat, but I canceled my black hole. So it is definitely a skill that takes some time to apply.
Oh my god, that is the next level. When you're already good enough at playing that you're trying to just BM them. You know?
Yes. Dude, the mental damage is really important for us.
I agree. We've seen a very passive... That's why I all chat... No, I don't. If you actually look at my all chat, the most said word is GG. I take pride in that. And the other one is sorry. That's my most said word in the word cloud. So, Collapse has got a great farm to do everything. you know, kudos to that. But he hasn't done anything with it. I'm hoping we see a smoke soon. Is this gonna be a smoke, Mira? Hey, Pushka, you have a smoke on?
I hope it is. They smoked from Tokyo, but they never connected. But the Axe was also not involved. I'm not sure. I don't think the Blade Man and his farming is necessary for them to get into it. So yeah, just odd. Just odd that they're playing like that.
Don't be mad.
They did go for the Armlet Radiance build on Ace. I usually don't like that, but the armor against PA would be really important. And the armor against Wind Ranger is also pretty good.
And Radiance is good against both because you're gonna build MK pretty late this game, so. Usually in this matchup against Wind Ranger and against PA, you go for the Heaven's Halberd actually for Wraithkin.
Pretty sure that's gonna be his item after Radiance. Or at least it's Sunge, BKB, then Halberd. We'll see how his game is going, but definitely it is really good versus PA. Oh, they find one Edge.
Is that with the smoke? No, they still have the Edge. Well, Pango is really committing. He got the Blitz Knuckles. He's going. General's gonna get first item MKB on a Pangolier. Truly, this is the battle of the off-laner carries right now. Oh, but General is actually more valuable, honestly. Oh, he went for the swashbuckle slash rage there, General. Thank you.
Oh, baby.
This is always the right talent. 1.5 mana reaching. Nothing compared to this. You watch the Pango spammers. You watch Lucky. You know, honestly, he's a top Pango spammer. They always go for this talent unless they really need the mana or they're playing support Pango.
I mean, this is not the talent, but like the build. This is either gonna carry the game or it's gonna throw the game really hard. Because I think this is kind of greedy. Ooh, hello.
He has something feather still. He should be able to roll. Yeah, swashbuckle into roll. Perfect job by General. And just gets away. No, General. He thought about it. He really wanted to bomb him. Enchanter's
not gonna necessarily commit that hard to some kills, but they do have a Wraith team, so I think that's what they're banking on. They're banking on having this bulky carry, which usually is like even his fetch, so he can get away with his greedier build, and it's also really good for his Wind Ranger. Okay.
As Axe did not go for a greedy build, he just farmed a lot, but didn't utilize this farm. Now he's finally completed the Blade Mill. It's like, great collapse, but before you were almost 3k at some points above anyone else, and now you're only a measly 1.
Yeah.
300 over the Wraith King. It's not that impactful any longer.
Yeah, it's really... it's kind of odd, I'll be honest, but I think they just... Oh. He's running towards them.
General's running towards them too. Yeah, Swan. Oh, they got him.
Blade Mail?
Call Supernova to protect him, but General's dead. And this time he won't be able to roll to safety. Gilger wants to leave. Gilger won't get his wish though, as the Calling Blade gets rid of his head. Another head to put onto the collection of eerie heads. Finally, some good play by Command, but they kind of baited the Pango. It's not like he looked for that.
Yeah, they baited him, but you know, in my head, I pretty much, when that happened, I read the Nerd MKB versus the Chad Blade Mail, alright, half the price. Literally allowing him to solo kill the Pango there. Yeah.
Also, what's interesting is that the Blade Mail will make the MKB kind of bad, because you usually don't hit the Axe Berserker's Call. Obviously, you don't hit that much damage.
Yes.
When you deal magical damage, all of a sudden, oh yes, you're hurting yourself for a lot.
You're gonna reflect it.
Ace wanted to walk in. Nice talk already. Oh, interruption! Where's your Laguna now? Mira even gets the blink off. Okay, they just styled over them, but General has the Rolling Thunder. He's gonna go in. Something to bonk at. Yep, the edge. Finally start the blink from Mira. We'll get him a second time, a third time, and Mira's Law is down.
Tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Alright, that's kind of a weird fight, but really good for Halberdx Smashers. They get the tower for free, and they even kill the Rubik in the process. PA did finish the Battle Fury. Wraith King getting pretty close to the Radiance. I would like to see TSpirit rotating top and getting the tower now that Egg and Rolling Thunder is in cooldown. I think they were kind of scared of the team fight. They thought that because PA wouldn't join the fights, it wouldn't make sense to push, but now I think it's really important to take the objective.
I agree. I mean, Ricky has had so much freedom in his top lane, honestly. He's almost gonna get the radiant, so he needs to make something take away some map control of Halberdx4, who's looking good, and got away with a greedy build. There we go, MKB's finished for general. Let's see how much impact this can have.
Okay, flying to him right now. Beautiful. Oh, he even goes for the possessed mask. So he's literally the character game.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to hit, dude, it's not just a swashbuckle. You want to go and fight them.
Yeah, I just hope he goes BKB now. I think if he goes BKB, he actually is...
No.
He might just right-click the Wind Ranger now.
That's heresy. Don't BKB on Pango.
Halberd? I'm fine with Halberd.
Halberd I'm fine with. I think Halberd's actually high value this game, but it's just so fascinating you went MKB into Halberd. Like, oh, I'm an offlane. Yeah, forgot about that, dude.
Radiant's
I think the Radiant's will be completed soon. They got the Phoenix, but it's honestly a position 5, so who cares? He's also going for Halberd. When did we see this strat before? Did we see it earlier today? The 3 Halberds or 4 on a team?
I think so. I don't remember if they won.
They did. I remember that. It was against Adusa.
Oh yeah, that's true. It was the Lina versus Dusa.
Yeah, it was Luna versus Dusa. Yeah. And then she stone gazed, and you'd be like, nope, disarmed for 15 seconds.
He was a ranged hero though. The PA is gonna be disarmed for a little bit less.
If you get 3 Halberds, that's 9 seconds. I think that's enough to kill the PA. Right, King doesn't have Radiance yet, but he's acting like he does. It's all about the confidence, really. He got the crit. Miroslav's dead. General was considering the Rolling Thunder instead of Swashbuckle that dealt so much damage.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Oh, Wraith King, you're a counter! Oh god, he got Radiance. That was so close, actually. If you just lost the recipe there, that would be almost game losing, I think.
Oh, okay. They're all sitting here, actually. They're gonna catch Kilgore, but General is having to fight this. Poshka cut first. Disruption sets up for the beep. Oh no, actually. Collapse. This is it. They do finish off in Poshka. They're going for Collapse next. He has that Blade Mail. But is the damage sufficient as it and from behind? Supernova is used to save the Phoenix, and they're gonna kill the Wind Ranger with it. Collapse does get the kill on the Wraith King, but it's only his first life. And Ace is gonna be capable of running back alive.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I think TSpirit kind of committed too hard in defending that tower. I don't think it would be the end of the world just giving that away. And Yatoro, because he doesn't have BKB, he never TP'd. I'm not sure I agree with that. Like, you obviously don't want to TP first, but I think he could have maybe attempted to help at the end. This is going to be a free roach for Halberd's Smashers, so this is a really big power spike for them. Lina with the English probably. There you go.
Nice.
Immortality.
Oh, she's going for MKB herself. It's funny that the mid Lina gets MKB later than the Pango. You think Wraith King should go MKB this game too, or should you think A should just go for the Sanj into the BKB and just be the tank?
Yeah, I think he should just tank. You just want to be the blob boy. You already have 2 MKBs. Two MKBs. I don't think you need a third one.
And wait till Enchantress decides that she's jealous and she wants her own.
Stop it, Gilger. Just get her for it. That Evil is fine, right? It's a way to counter the PA. It's a different way.
I actually do like the Evil a lot, to be honest.
Yeah, let's see. Maybe he goes that route. Doesn't really synergize that much with Enchantress, but I do think it's pretty decent.
I agree. There's no synergy, but I think he played against a PA because, and then you force her to go for Nullifier, and Nullifier PA is just like, meh, costs way too much, especially a PA with that already takes a long time to farm her items.
Collapse. Gonna be okay. They try to kind of sneak from Halberd's Smashers. In the mid lane, I think they're just gonna group up knowing that they have Aegis. I'm not even sure if Yatoro is gonna bother fighting with the Aegis up. Yes, they're going for the
General! Oh
my god!
No, he almost survived that, to be honest. They go for Collapse first, which is the hardest target. They like challenges here at Halberdx Smashers. Everyone's committing for Collapse, and Collapse even utilizing that for good cause. is not going to survive. They did lose Aegis in this fight, which means Lina died once. The egg now as well. Ace still had a second life. They want to go for Yatoro next. They need a stun for that though. And thanks to the Phantom Strike, Yatoro is capable of getting out of this one alive. They want to continue this apparently. Smashers thinking of going for Miposhka, but realizing General's out. You lost the Aegis. You lost the reincarnation. There's no reason for you to fight this. In fact, there was no reason for you to do any of that because the reincarnation was close to level 4. Sorry, level 3 anyway. And yeah, that was not a good fight.
Yeah, I think like looking up was okay, but I don't think General can position himself like that. Like you need the Wraith King or the Lina that have Aegis to be up front. So he gets bursted. He definitely felt like he was playing Guardian Greaves Pangolier instead of MKB Treads Pangolier. Gets bursted out, and I mean that's pretty good. Despite a lot of time for the PA, that's later going to be up pretty much. I think that's not the same Halberdx matches that we saw in game 1. Like it's not a huge mistake, but mistakes like that will buy enough time for this PA to eventually have the better matchup versus Wraith King.
Decided not to go for the E-Blade, but instead to go for the Halberd, which I think is actually a good idea too. The same strat as we saw before. Let's do the Blade Stole.
Come on, throw Tokyo. You're bro. Halberd friend, what the hell? What? No rune. You're 4
No, look. You're treating this game as if it's sort of like everyone's equal, but clearly lives are not equal, and this Rubik's lives is the least equal. Actually, this is this no techie's mine kind of looks like mine if you look at it from the wrong angle.
What?
Look, the spray.
Oh!
I see that. No techies is the best pack.
Beautiful. It is actually.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Alright, so Ace did go for the Surge. Now wants some extra gap close with the Blink Dagger. I'm okay with this. I don't know. I think the game is just getting scarier and scarier for Halberdx Smashers. I think this PA, with the Dessa completed, with Ags eventually, I think Yatoro is just gonna solo carry this game. I'm a big Yatoro fan, by the way, so.
I can tell. I do think I would agree, but I mean, I'm afraid of the fact that I think it's Yatoro versus 3 heroes. Like, it's the help of the Axe and the Wind Ranger is very minimal. Wind Ranger can kill 1 person every single fight. That's it. And then Axe has to survive.
Yeah. I think they have to be... I think they really need to ignore the Wraith King, and they have to keep looking for Phoenix, Lina, Pango. I think those are the key heroes they have to kill in fights. As long as they just... obviously, the Blink on Ace will make that a little harder, but that's the ideal way to take these engagements.
There's a later on.
Ready for the PA. Smoke.
I mean, this is the timing, right? PA is finally online, I guess you can say.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's not the target. Run away.
Nice. Onward. The reincarnation. Yogurt, Fire on Tokyo. We have a BKB, Stormstormer. In trouble. Oh no, they caught him. That guy's Stormstormer dead. And now Ace has to kind of fight the team with the help of General, but the damage is a bit too high. They use a Supernova to force them out, but they still lose their support. And Yatoro with a Phantom Strike is capable of getting away. Alright, they did it.
That was... Yeah, that was so beautiful, actually.
General?
They pretend they wanted to get the Wraith King, and eventually the Lina shows up. They burst her down.
Well done. It was Axe waiting the whole time, right, to initiate on the Lina, which was...
Yeah.
And BKB didn't matter there, of course, because Berserker's call.
Bounty.
And I think like the Wind Ranger also was very patient with the BKB, the Haze Rune. Very, very nice. So, looks like they're not gonna take the mid tower, which I'm kind of bummed about. But, like, as long as they can keep taking these fights, they will for sure either try to Roche or contest Roche when it's up. And that's what matters. I think if TSpirit gets next Roche, this is like the prime power spike for PA.
Enchantress. We go to focus fire. Gilger. Your attendance. Is that enough? Come on, Gilger. I believe in you. Oh, it's not enough. Believing it does nothing to Gilger. He still died. Ace? No, I've seen this play before. I was an axe last game. Ace, stop trying to flank him. Unless this is a massive bait. Unless Ace is a genius, and this will work for them. We have a Rolling Thunder. Ace still trying to run away. We don't have Supernova though. They run to Ace. It wasn't a bait. Ace, this was a mistake. Ace is gonna die. The Curling Blade takes him down. General goes forward. Rolling Thunder. They're trying to turn at least into one single counter kill. But Tokyo goes in. Wants to go Stormstormer peek, and he will do jack diddly squat for Stormstormer. That's super vulnerable to Toronto Tokyo. General fighting to the death. But MKB is not good enough to even net him a support kill. General will just die to Miposhka. And TSpirit back, baby. I told you, you jinxed them. Should have never gone with you for Halberdx4.
Dire structures are fortified.
Okay, I feel like
has fallen.
it's fun, it's pretty, it's cool, we're gonna laugh. Oh, MKB on Pango, so fun. And I know if Sunspan is watching, which he probably isn't, he is gonna disagree with me, but I just dislike the Monkey King bar in this game. I feel like you have this Lina that's super squishy, that also is going MKB. And you just cannot protect her because of the way he built. I think this was supposed to be like a Guardian Greaves, Crimson Guard sort of Pangolier game. And instead, they just jump the Lina and kill her. And there's really no auras, like the Sun Ray is not really enough, it's not fast enough. There's too much burst damage on the side of TSpirit with their heroes.
Yep. Your idea that the Lina would survive and just smack him is true, but because they have this BK piercing disable, right, it's just getting a chance. So it's... I think with the damage alone, she might be able to make it.
Wait, they're Roshi?
Possible. Okay.
What? They're Roshi?
Can you do this?
Radiant
TSpirit? Okay, this bow, they scan. Can they get there in time? This is really fast.
I think...
What?
has fallen to
I mean, they sneaked it. It's, sometimes you just get away with Roshing murder of a big fat collapse. The target. General, rolling thunder. Oh no, the company General! He's an endangered species and they just turn him into an extinct one. Ace has the reincarnation, so he can continue this, but they just used the supernova. TSpirit on the run, they don't want to continue this. They just wasted a bunch of resources. They're happy.
Alright, I mean, still a big win for Halberdx4. I'm actually flabbergasted that they were able to sneak that rush, but uncharacteristic mistake. Oh, Lina!
Oh no.
Oh my god, I just jinxed the rush. What the hell?
I cannot believe you did that.
Stolen Rolling Thunder, by the way?
Yeah, Miroslav's doing more than Rolling Thunder the General could. Stormer, your BKB is about to expire. Tarn Tokyo's waiting for this opportunity. They can kill him again. I hear PA just pushing the lanes. They don't have vision though, unfortunately, of him. Ace trying to guard his Lina. Tarn Tokyo, Shackle Shot does not connect. Collapse. Doesn't have the vision for the Blink Dagger.
Okay. It's gonna be alright. Well, I mean, now it's even again. And I'm not sure this is good enough for Halberdx4. It feels like they got first ages as well, right? Or am I crazy? I think they got it on Lina and she died.
Yeah, they got the Aegis.
Yeah.
That was the Aegis. That was for free. Like it did
I
nothing.
think.
Oh, and now Enchantress also dead in a matter of seconds. Tarn Tokyo, happy as can be. In fact, Miroslav's like, I would really like to kill this Pango. But there's too many people in between. You're gonna respect that. Satanic on having PA, and you can fight around that timing instead.
Beautiful. So we're going AC. Don't have a problem with that. The MKB. Now Lina actually considering an A on disc instead of the MKB. Might be the actual right choice here. It's just getting destroyed.
So hard. I think it'll be too late.
Under attack.
I mean.
Regeneration.
I totally agree.
Disruption. Actually, more than expected now. That Ace. Stop BKB with stop Satanic. Yatoro should be fine here. BKB activated. Walks against Ace. Activate Satanic. Back to full HP. What is that? Super no, it's Yatoro. I will deal with Wraith King, no problem.
Dire's bottom
Tackle shot connects up to both supports. They could try to fight this, but there's no BKB, no point in actually pushing the envelope here. Yatoro with disarm, Stormstormer seizes the opportunity to Tokyo from behind though, looking for Stormstormer, and in fact, Yatoro gets close to him and Stormstormer just melts. Not even a chance to get the A on this. Miroslav does get stunned and killed. Yatoro once more looking for the supports now. Perhaps General instead. Iposhka has been left behind. Go for Tofu. With his arms. Active Satanic to dispel the lucky shot. Very smart. And not going to get the kill on Tofu. In addition to potentially General. Turn into a ball, but that's not rolling thunder. Oh, just in case. They caught up to the Enchantress. She's not the target. They wanted to get General first. And now it's Gilger's turn to die. One by one, like pigs in a slaughterhouse, they all fall.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, I don't know why Halberdx4 didn't try to take that fight once the Wraith King was down and the Supernova was being used.
Dire's middle tower
but overall, it feels like they kind of lost hope. I think I'm very impressed that like the damage on 73 is so high that even the Wraith King with the Sunray, like he would die before 2 seconds of Sunray even came through. So pretty rough game overall. This PA had a pretty rough early game, but they just allowed it to farm way too much. And I think that's also the MKB problem. It's not even that the MKB is a bad item, but the opportunity cost is kind of lost because you're just farming your MKB instead of being active.
Exactly. I think a Maelstrom might have done the same thing, honestly, when it had bigger impact.
Yeah.
And you could still have scaled and farmed a bit more efficiently as well.
Not that he played bad, like I think he played very well, but things get tough.
They had a lot of faith in the Awakening
pressure.
I mean, the Sorceress even stand.
This should make my life easier.
Collapsing for a refresher X. Cool. Double blade mail, double call.
Dire's top tower is under
to go for
attack.
towers.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Progress and Y now for Yatoro as the last item, interestingly enough. To get some stat resistance, so he can't be killed in any circumstances. He went for the coup de grace.
Under attack.
Extra damage. Oh my god, Ace is melting! I mean, they got a Heaven Saber on Tokyo, which will save him. Luckily, Yatoro didn't even want to go in. He thought, why? Against the Reincarnation. Tango got his axe. No, and they caught up to the Enchantress. They even have now the break with a Fan of Knives. Also percentage-based damage, which makes breaking kind of useless.
Alright, yeah, I don't think they should pressure this too much. Okay, they're dying.
It's easy. Stormstormer is dead. Go for the edge. Honestly, Yatoro not too bothered by the second. Tokyo did get receive a fair amount of damage. Well, I do kill off in Portugal. Yatoro. You have Titanic. Can still fight this, but we'll choose not to. Instead, Titanic strike the Ace. Comes up to him. The person's call comes too late. Yatoro's dead. Okay, you can't underestimate Ace. If you don't fight, if you're not the one initiating, they can still catch you and kill you. You're definitely not tanky. PA is just
bottom tower
law
is under
damage.
attack.
Yeah, I mean that's what happens when you kind of dive like that. He used BKB to get the egg, but then the buybacks allowed them to take some fights. Hopefully for TSpirit, they are not gonna get unlucky with the Roche respawn timer. I think they're probably just gonna give up the tier 2, and that's gonna be it. But we'll see what happens. They seem to be eager to do a little bit more than that.
I mean, they have to, I think. Another Heaven Saber now complete brace. They never need it. Time of relic for the Pangolier. Honestly? Oh, he's gonna keep the Mindbreaker. I don't know. Time is like is actually really useful for him. Maybe for the Lina instead to get more light strike arrays.
Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower
I
is
think
under
the on
attack.
the Phoenix is really strong too. We'll see who gets it.
Though I think it's broken. Doesn't work on the spirits though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Time is like works on like almost nothing. I remember trying this. It's like, oh, I got it on Venoman. So it's like, oh, this is amazing. Venom, it lasts forever. Nope. Nope. Didn't work on any of his spells.
Yeah, it's kind of like status resistance. It doesn't. Oh wait. Doesn't have BKB.
No, Ace, the fire blast. Okay, go for collapse. Laguna Blade from behind, but Tokyo is just taking down Stormer. 2 cities versus the weather, and it seems like the 2 cities will win. They do catch me, but you just lost your mid laner here. Ace decided to go for collapse instead. Collapse will die.
Many before you have tried. And
Ace, nope, Yatoro. They do have reincarnation still. Actually, I think it's armlet. Heavy Copper saves them. They're missing all their attacks. They need some help. Run, Kyoga, run! You can't die here. Yatoro activates the BKB. Tofu stole the supernova. Might force using it. The flicker on him. There's a supernova. And the thunder will help a bit. They caught up to Yatoro. But they're now capable of running away. Can't believe they get Tofu the flicker. Actually, kind of justified.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't like the way TSpirit is playing right now. They are fighting without vision. They are fighting. They actually didn't have anyone there. This is gonna be another heroic thing. Especially if they get the kill now.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Okay.
Dire's
Oh
middle
no,
barracks
it
are
thinks
under
base?
attack.
Okay. He doesn't have mana.
I can't tell though who's winning. Like it seems
Dire's
like
middle
if
barracks
Wraith got
has fallen.
MKB, he's actually capable of fighting the PA mano a mano. I'm not gonna lie.
I think
Now
so.
that BKB is so much shorter, he lasts a long time. AC helps that a lot, and I think just Lina's
Dire's
nothing.
bottom
Like just
tower
ignore
is under
Lina.
attack.
But Lina is doing one good thing, which is wasting time.
Yeah. It's rough. I think Basher could be good on ranking as well, but I agree that the MKB could be really something there. I'm just not sure what he sells, right? Because he doesn't feel like he has Spiderless, and he need to sell Phase Boost to get another item because he has Blink. So like, you either sell Armlet, but you also need BKB eventually. But he does have the MKB stood up. And that's probably what he'll get.
Be the random one, honestly.
Yeah. I actually dislike the Wraithing TP back to base so much. They didn't even check Roche. You know, they know it's up, but I think that was like prime time for them to maybe come back.
Make it. No.
So dead danger, but probably not gonna get it. Smoke time.
Smoke, but they don't carry the Lina. At this point, they're just kind of accepting Lina is gonna die. Oh, they're going for Roche. Collapse could initiate
They're just
though.
going, oh, they do it so fast. Jesus.
They need to do something about this quick. TSpirit is gonna fall. They didn't see the smoke, so they don't expect them. Spirit, go! Spirit, run!
Oh my
Roshan has
Oh, they're like for the wraparound smoke. Everything is in their possession. We're fresh
How
and
is
shot
this
for
possible?
Wait, the flank smoke! The flank smoke! Is this gonna work out? They catch up! Whatever it's called, have the 2 supports, and we're dead! Not bad. Not bad. They have a fight back. Lina just needs to run away there now. She can't. Stormstormer's dead too. Ace tried to finish off someone. Ace, I think, realizing he needs to get away. Ace is still vulnerable. Having Salper at least used. Trying to get as much time as possible. Enchanters can't die. That would be a dieback. They're going for Miroslav. Enchantress, she's been broken. The Magnum's giving them so much here. The Basher, they kill Miroslav. And the illusion from Wraith actually annoying Yatoro. Killgirl will live. They're gonna get away with it, folks. Oh, I lied. They're not. Killgirl's dead. I'm sorry.
I have never seen such an amazing play followed by a very underwhelming finish to it, which is they just get that eventually the smoke connect anyways. I was nice to done with TSpirit. I also feel like
Dire's top tower
I don't know. I don't know. I think TSpirit just played well. There's not a lot to point out as a mistake from Smashers. The fact that they even got Roche is amazing to begin with. But they will lose a lot. At least they have a tier 2. Doesn't feel like tier 4 is an option for TSpirit, so they will have another fight at least.
Oh, and they're trying to go for a risky play, but this might...
Oh, Ranger.
Oh, you're baiting this. They're baiting Ace. Run General for the stun. She's in bonk zone. Oh no! The bonk misses the bang Nitro. They go for the Torias and Gideon now for reincarnation. That's not gonna do anything, and General's down. It's Ace's the world. The TP's coming. Ace needs to get more time for his team. Yatoro is capable of making out with a Phantom Strike, but Ace blinks forward. They don't know where he is. The Glimmer Cape will save him.
Glimmer.
Carries don't carry dust, my friend. It's not what the name means.
Oh, is this Flicker for PA? No, he just dropped it. Okay. Yeah, I think he just needs the X. It's pretty much a little Flicker for PA. It's gonna be more than enough for the dispels. Probably just get the blessing, and she's gonna be feeling really, really well about herself. Okay, I mean, I still feel like Halberdx4 can win this. It's just that their fights are not connecting as much as they would like. I think their two supports, like, they don't have any stuns. Yes, Phoenix scale a lot as a support, but because Pangolier went for this build, and because Lina just gets exploded, they don't have any stuns. So, like, how do they even begin to take fights?
I think Ace has figured it out, dude. You just walk in. That's the strat.
Okay.
Do they have vision? I don't care. Can they kill me?
Alright.
Don't think about the problems and it won't happen. Okay, Ace, you don't have crits. You don't have... Oh, there might have top him. He's beating her. Oh, no!
Oh, clip.
Ace! On the timeout.
Easy.
Ace, you behaved badly, and you're gonna stay on this cliff until you know what you've done. They gave him Flicker, but he couldn't get off on time. That's the reincarnation used. Ace, quick. That's the Flicker to safety.
Flicker, 1 second.
There you go.
Don't be mad.
Good job, Tofu. Tofu big fan. And he goes in. Trying to fight with Polska. Polska doesn't die. Oh, he connects up to 2 with a call. That's gonna be the Aegis. That's 2 lives done. Yatoro, can you get a 3rd one? President's call. It catches them again. And they're going to be able to disintegrate it. Slice, dice, kill. Goodbye to Ace. They finally got what they were looking for. The rest are easy pickings now. Or they should be. Yatoro? Yeah. That's an easy picking for sure. Come on.
TP out.
Stormer, this was a Lambo attempt that's being used for this game. He stopped dying. I'm out of tips. I think it's fair for Stormer this game. Not because he played badly, just because he was Lina.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, I think...
Dire's structures are fortified.
Yeah, it was... They just let this PA get way too big. I think the fact that they had to go in PB just slowed down all of their timings. And now, the late game PA with eggs about to be delivered, actually just got delivered, just got finished. It is very scary to play against this. I'm not really sure what they can do. No buyback from Wraith King.
Supernova. It's not gonna do anything. Yatoro catches the bird. Yatoro gets stunned. Yatoro takes... Oh no, it's collapsed actually. He got both quick. Oh yeah, level 25. So that's gonna be a dead Tofu. And General, he's the broken, he's the cheese. At least he gets back home. But your home is being destroyed, Yatoro. Sorry, General. Trying his best to make sure they can't break these tier 4s. They're hanging on to this last glimmer of hope. This last glimmer of hope might not be enough to bring you back into the game. I think BKB, Yatoro sees the opportunity, goes for Stormer. They've broken the Wraith King. Stormer's still alive, actually. Yatoro got stunned. This is the opportunity they were looking for. Were they? No, Wraith King's nowhere to be seen. The Ancient's still falling. The Heaven's Halberd, annoying, but not sufficient as they're just roaming your base. Mayor's are going to come pouring in.
6 catapults.
6 catapults all attacking the base. They finally get rid of all of them. Yatoro just wants to finish it off. He's actually getting hurt now, but it's on Tokyo. Who's going to take the final hits?